Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a quick review lesson on how to compare decimals because some of you are struggling with the Navigator sessions and some of the MobyMax assignments, and so I wanted to just jump on real quick and talk you through how to do these types of problems. So when you're looking at decimals, and they could have different number of digits in them, the rule is that you're going to start looking at the numbers from the left to the right. So for example, in these first two numbers, we have 2.3545 and 2.511. They both start with the whole number 2. And then the orange digit that they have is where the numbers start to get different. And so you can compare these numbers just by looking at those two orange numbers, which is larger, the 3 or the 5. Well, 5 is bigger than 3, so that's going to make that decimal bigger overall. If I look at the second one, they have both a 4 in the 10th place, and then they get to the 100th place, and now they're different. So one of them has a 1, and the other one has a 2. 2 is bigger than 1, so it's going to go this direction. So they have, first ones, they both have the 1 and the point and the 9, 8. The last digit in the thousandths place is when they're different. So which is larger, 4 or 2? Well, 4 would be larger. And then these ones have 3.2, the same in both of them. And then I'm comparing 3 or 4. Well, 4 is larger than 3, so it's going to go that direction. They have 7s in the top, but the next digit is different. So I have a 5 or I have an 8. So 7.8 something would be bigger than 7.5 something. And then in the bottom one, they both have 0.3s, but then it switches to a 5 and a 2. So 0.35 would be bigger than 0.32. Okay, so let's arrange these from greatest to least. So I see 0.3s on every single one of them. So I have to ignore the 3 and then look at the next digit and move to the right. So I have a 3, 1, a 3, 1, a 3, 2, or a 3, 5. So the largest would be a 3, 5 because 5 is bigger than 1s or 2s. The next would be a 0.32, and then I'm down to these two 1s with the 1s in it. So this has a 1 and a 1, and then I look to the next digit. It has a 5 and a 5, so that wasn't helpful. So I would have to look to the very fourth digit. This last one has a 2. This one doesn't have a fourth digit, which really means that there's that placeholder 0 there. And so 0 would be smaller than the 2, and so this is going to be our very last one. Okay, so they all have 2 as the whole number in front. I have a 2.5, a 6, another 6, and another 5. So I know that the 6s are bigger than the 5s are, so I'm going to start to move the 6s to the left. I just so happen to get these in the right order because 6, 8, 8 is bigger than 6, 5, because 8 is bigger than 5. And so let's look at these last two, the 2.5 and the 2.5. The 8 would be bigger than the 6, and so those are my ending 2. So we have to write these in order from least to greatest. The smallest up here, I see a bunch of 4-point somethings, but the smallest is the 3-point. So 3.459 is the smallest. And then I have the 4s. I have 4.3s, 4.5s, and another 4.3. 4.3s are going to be smaller than a 4.5. So I'm going to take 4.3, which is smaller. Let's see, 56 or 76. Looks like 56. So 4.356, and then 4.376, and then 4.543. Okay. Okay, so I think you get the idea. You can also do these stacked up in order, lining up the decimal points to be able to look at where the whole numbers are the same, and then continue shifting over further and further to the right to identify when these numbers get different. Okay.